Hey, so this is Connor or Blitz, whichever you prefer. This is the base you're geared up to hit, and yeah, let's get into it. First thing I always do when I'm hogging a base is I kind of scout it for threats. Mainly I'm looking for spring traps, Teslas, and giant bombs. As far as double giant bombs go, there could be a possible double giant bomb threat there, possible double giant bomb threat here, possible double giant bomb threat here, possible double giant bomb threat here. What that means, well, first off, this is a pointless double giant bomb position because if hogs are coming this way, they're going to hit this bomb right here, that you're going to heal through it. And this one's not going to hit them at the same time. If you come this direction, you're going to hit here. And then the hogs on this corner would rather go to that air defense, and they're going to hit this bomb. So that bomb's going to hit them, only one bomb. These hogs are going to go to this archer tower, and they're going to hit, half the hogs are going to hit both bombs, and the other half won't. So if you come from this direction, you can lose half your pack to these double giant bombs. So we got to keep that in mind when we're planning the attack. As far as these other double giant bomb positions are concerned, they only matter if you come at them head on. Otherwise, your hogs are just going to keep going this direction and following the defenses, and there's no real reason for them to trip over both bombs at the same time. So let's get rid of that. What this is pretty much telling me is the hogs have to be deployed, what is that, clockwise or counterclockwise? They have to be deployed counterclockwise. No matter which way I'm going around the base, it's got to be like this. It can't be like that. It can't be this direction because of this double giant bomb set here, which that's not really a problem for this attack. We could negate this double giant bomb position by anting up and throwing in some hogs with a rage, but it's just not worth it. We can work around the boundaries those double giant bomb position creates. As far as Teslas, you'll notice this is a ringless design with these defenses all going in a ring. There's a gap here for a Tesla, and that would complete the ringless design. So I'm going to guess that there's a Tesla here. I'm also going to guess that there's probably Teslas either in these gaps somewhere. Kind of regardless, though, it doesn't change the pathing for the plan that I have. So we're just going to kind of ignore the Teslas. There's going to be spring traps in between defenses like there and there if the defender is good, which I don't know. It's not the greatest base design, so I don't know if they'll put his spring traps in good positions like that. But I guess that doesn't really matter a whole lot either, because there's nothing really that can be done against them in this attack. Well, there is, but I mean, it's not like a focus, so to speak. So for hogging Town Hall 9, the threats really are double giant bombs, the queen, and the clan castle. We've already figured out the double giant bombs, so now we need to figure out the queen and the clan castle troops. She's kind of hard to reach. You can get to her from this direction or this direction. So, yeah. What we're going to do, or what you're going to do, what I think you should do, you don't have to do what I think you should do, but I think you should. Anyhow, is get the clan castle pole either with two giants. I'd send them in right through here to that cannon. That'll get the clan castle pole. If there's a Tesla here blocking it for whatever reason, some people like to do that and be dicks about it. Ante up, throw in 3 more hogs. The giants are going to tank. Hogs will take out the Tesla. They'll take out the cannon. And you'll get, for 25,000 space, 2 defenses and the clan castle pole, which would be a very good trade. So it's not a good trade if the Tesla's not there, though. You can make that Tesla work against him. If the Tesla is not there, it's not worth sending in 3 hogs and 2 giants for 1 cannon and the clan castle pole, because you will just weaken these other ones and you won't fully get them. So that's how you get the clan castle pole, which is those 2 steps. The clan castle kill, you want to do the clan castle where you're going to go in and get the queen, because you want the witches to help with that. This side is stacked. There's a wizard tower there, there's an expo, there's a mortar, there's all kinds of things that are going to be very, very nasty. There's not enough room to do your clan castle kill. Too many things are going to interfere. You're going to lose your clan castle. It's just going to be a giant. It's going to be a disaster. But over here, the defenses aren't as close, so you have room. You can put an anchor archer right here, and you can be out of range of the mortar, you can be out of range of the expo, you can be out of range of pretty much everything. And that's going to draw the defending clan castle troops right here. Then you're going to put down your 4 barbarians as blockers. You're going to need a lot since you don't have a whole lot of room to work with. You're going to put the clan castle kill squad behind them, and you'll do this once the clan castle troops reach right about here. And the kill squad and the witches and everything's going to take out whatever's in the clan castle. You've got 6 wizards. I suggest putting 2 on either side to handle what's in the clan castle. If there's a dragon, put down 3 wizards and patiently wait for the dragon to die. Then you're going to put down your golem. You're going to put down the golem right here because you need to reach the queen, which is over here. Once the golem goes down, put a wizard right here, and this is going to create a funnel. Put the other wizard somewhere in this area. This wizard's going to kill that. This wizard's going to kill that. And now your royals and your kill squad aren't going to go off in these directions, which you don't want them going off to the sides. You want them going right down the gut. So those funnel wizards are pretty essential. And at this point, you've used 4 of your 6 wizards. So the 2 wizards are for cleanup. You might have used 5 if a dragon comes out. And then you'd have 1 wizard for cleanup, and you'd have an extra archer. I added extra archer to make an even 5 for the rest of the hogs. So anyhow, at this point, the enemy clan castle is destroyed. You got your golem down. The golem's going to get pretty far ahead of your troops. It's going to take your royals and your king and your queen and your kill squad a little while to get through these gold mines and gold storage. That's fine. Once your king and your royals are kind of in this general area, drop a jump spell right here, and that's going to allow them to get into this compartment to kill the queen, and she should be standing right about there. Now, this is a pretty significant investment. Something that a lot of people don't get for the concept of hogging is you got to get value for what you put in. You're putting in a lot of wizards, a golem, a kill squad, your royals. So not only do you need to get the defending clan castle killed, and you need to get the queen killed. She's only level 3, so it'd probably be fine if you didn't, but it's really good form and good practice to kill her, because if she was, say, level 10 or higher, she will just flat out wreck a hog attack. Under heal, she will be killing your hogs. It's not going to work if you don't kill the queen and she's a higher level. So anyhow, the investment you need to get. You need to kill that. You need to kill that. Ideally kill that, and probably kill this. If you can get those 5 defenses and the queen and the clan castle, it's a pretty good investment. And what this is also doing is it's creating the pathing for your hogs. By taking out this little chunk of the base, this wizard tower is actually pretty important. Not because it does a whole lot of damage. I mean, it's going to kill skeletons and stuff, which is really annoying and bad. But because if the wizard tower is still there, when you deploy your hogs are going to cut in and go into the base. I guess before I explain that, I have to explain where you're deploying your hogs. So when you make this little incision into the base with your golem and your kill squad, you're making a natural pathing break in the hogs. It's like a dead zone now. So if you deploy your hogs over here, they're going to go around the base this way, which, because of those double giant bomb positions, we do not want. So you're going to deploy your hogs this way, and they're going to work their way around the base like this, which will work, because then the double giant bomb won't come into play so much. But if this wizard tower is still standing, your hogs are going to deviate to the side and cut into the base, and they're going to split, and they're going to be, in effect, wasted, because all these defenses are going to be hitting them and pounding them while your other hogs are over here, and it's a waste. It's splitting your forces. It's wasting some of your forces. So once that wizard tower goes down, probably to your archer queen, your king ideally should be in this compartment, riding this wall all the way to the queen. Your queen should take out this wizard tower. Once that goes down, it's time to deploy hogs. 2-finger drop right here, and your hogs are going to, in a sense, they're going to go like this, all the way around the base. And it's perfect, because their travel path is pretty much the width of a heal spell. So your hogs, if you want them to, and with one heal spell, you can heal them all up, and you can control the health and the longevity of your hogs. So that kind of rolled into the next stage, and this is a bad base, so it kind of sets it up really nicely for this. It sets it up for the next stage, which is planning your heals. Your hogs are going to be going in a circle like this. If you'll notice over here, there's no real giant bomb positions for these last group of defenses. So what that means is you can use your heals earlier. There is a potential giant bomb position right here and right here, so that's kind of the last place you want to use. You want to have a heal for this area in case there is one. You're going to use your heals. 2 of them are going to be preemptive. 1 of them is going to be reactive. And by reactive, I mean as soon as a bomb pops, you're going to react and drop the heal to save your hogs. The first heal you're going to leave is you're going to put a heal right here. And you're going to do that because this threat of double giant bombs, you have to have your hogs pre-healed going into the double giant bomb position. Otherwise, there's a chance that a single bomb could kill them, or they won't heal up enough before the second giant bomb hits. So that's essential. You got to take that one seriously. Then the next heal you're going to want to put probably in this area, just because you're going to want to keep your hogs pretty fresh. There's a lot of defenses here. They're going to be here a while. You want to try and keep as many of them as live as possible. Then the next heal, the last heal, is going to be the reactive heal. You're going to use this wherever a giant bomb threatens your hogs. If a giant bomb pops here, then you're going to use your heal right here. If a giant bomb pops here, you're going to use your heal right around in that area. Your last heal, I mean. Because you're using 1 jump spell here, so you only have 3 heals. Which is fine, because it just is. So yeah. You gotta kind of wing this last part. A lot of your kill squad is still going to be alive, which is nice. They're going to be carving out part of the space. A lot of your skeletons, your witches, some of your wizards, they're going to come around and start following your hogs and going this way. But the thing is your hogs are going to finish up in this area. Whichever area your hogs finish up in, that's not where you put your cleanup troops. Because the hogs are going to finish here. This is a dead zone that's already been cleared out, and they're actually going to start working in reverse of their original path. And they're going to start working through the middle. And it's going to take them the longest time to get over into this giant group of stuff. There's so much trash over here. Time is going to be a factor, which is why you have 2 wizards and an archer. I suggest putting a wizard here, and probably, depending if this is cleared out by some of your initial kill squad and stuff like that, I'd say put the other wizard here and just get them rolling, get them going on stuff. Once your hogs are right about in this area and they've cleared the defenses in this area, that's when it's time to get them down, get them working, getting them going to town. Because it's going to take a while. You can very likely run out of time. There's a lot of high hit point stuff here, and the hogs are going to be in a pack. They might not break up. So yeah, have fun with that. But I mean, hey, if you run out of time, that means you did a good attack, and you just need to practice your cleanup a little bit better. You should definitely be happy if you run out of time and you get like a 90% 2-star. That means you were on the right track. That means you got the defense skill. That means you did a good job. Whew. While I'm talking, I need some water. Anyhow, let me know if you have any questions.